In the Union Budget 2011-12, a full exemption from the basic customs duty was extended to the bio-based asphalts. Bioasphalts. What is the importance of the materials? Unlike traditional asphalt, bioasphalts is not based on fossil fuels. Bioasphalt can be made from non-renewable resources. Asphalt can be made from organic waste materials. It is eco-friendly to use bioasphalt for surfacing of the roads. Which of the statements given above is correct? Answer is B. 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4. Bioasphalt can be made from non-renewable resources. That is false. Question number 2. Consider the following: carbon dioxide, oxide of nitrogen, oxide of sulfur. Which of the above are the emissions from coal combustions at thermal power plants? Answer is D. 1, 2 and 3. Question number 3. Satellites used for telecommunications relay are kept in a geostationary orbit. A satellite is said to be in such an orbit when the orbit is geosynchronous, the orbit is circular, the orbit lies in the plane of the Earth equator, the orbit is at an altitude of 22,236 km. The answer is D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All options are correct. Question number 4. India has experienced persistent and high food inflations in the recent past. What could be the reasons? Due to a gradual switchovers to the cultivations of commercial crops, the area under the cultivations of food grains has steadily decreased in the last 5 years by about 30%. 2. As a consequence of increasing incomes, the consumption patterns of the peoples have undergone a significant change. The food supply chain has structural constraints. Which of the statements given above are correct? Answer is B. 2 and 3. Question number 5. At present, scientists can determine the arrangements or relative positions of genes or DNA sequences on a chromosomes. How does this knowledge benefits us? It is possible to know the pedigree of livestock. It is possible to understand the causes of all human diseases. It is possible to develop disease resistant animal breeds. Which of the statements given are correct? Answer is C. 1 and 3. Question number 6. In terms of economy, the visit by foreign nationals to witness the 19 Commonwealth Games in India amounted to export, import, productions or consumptions? Answer is A. Export. Microbial fuel cells are considered a source of sustainable energy. Why? They use living organisms as catalysts to generate electricity from certain substrates. They use a variety of inorganic materials as substrates. They can be installed in wastewater treatment plants to cleanse waters and produce electricity. Which of the statements given above are correct? Answer is C. 1 and 3. 8. Which one of the following statements appropriately describes the fiscal stimulus? It is a massive investment by the government in manufacturing sectors, ensure the supply of goods to meet the demand surge caused by rapid economic growth. It is an intense affirmative actions of the government to boost economic activity in the country. It is government's intensive actions on financial institutions to ensure disbursements of loans to agriculture and allied sectors to promote greater food productions and contain food inflations. It is an extreme affirmative actions by the government to pursue its policy of financial inclusions. Answer is B. It is an intense affirmative actions of the governments to boost economic activity in the country, that is called fiscal stimulus. 9. The formations of ozone hole in the Antarctica region has been a case of concern. So what could be the reasons for the formations of these holes? Presence of prominent troposphere turbulence and inflow of chlorofluorocarbons. Presence of prominent polar front and stratospheric clouds and inflow of chlorofluorocarbons. Absence of polar front and stratospheric clouds and inflow of methane and chlorofluorocarbons. Increased temperatures at polar regions due to global warmings. Answer is B. Presence of prominent polar front and stratospheric clouds and inflow of chlorofluorocarbons. Question number 10. Consider the following actions which the government can take: devaluing the domestic currency, reductions in the export subsidy, adopting suitable policies which attract greater FDI and more funds from FIIs. Which of the above actions can help in reducing the current account deficits? Answer is D. 1 and 3. The Constitution's 73rd Amendments Act 1992, which aims at promoting the Panchayati Raj institutions in the country, provides for which of the following: constitutions of district planning committee, state elections commissions to conduct all panchayat elections, establishment of state finance commissions. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Answer is D. 1, 2 and 3. All are right. The important river, one with its source in Jharkhand and known by a different name in Odisha, and another with its source in Odisha, merge at a place only a short distance from the coast of Bay of Bengal before flowing into the sea. This is an important site of wildlife and biodiversity and protected area. Which one of the following could be this? Bhitarkanika, Chandipur on sea, Gopalpur on sea, Simlipal. Answer is A. Bhitarkanika. Question number 13. A rapid increase in the rate of inflation is sometimes attributed to the base effect. So what is base effect? It is the impact of drastic deficiency in supply due to failure of crops. It is the impact of the surge in demand due to rapid economic growth. It is the impacts of the price levels of previous year on the calculations of inflation rates. None of the statements A, B and C given above are correct in this context. Answer is C. It is an impact of the price levels of previous years on the calculations of inflation rates. Question number 14. India is regarded as a country with demographic dividends. This is due to its high populations in the age groups below 15 years, its high populations in the age group of 15 to 64 years, its high populations in the age groups above 65 years. It is high total populations. Answer is B. It is high populations in the age group of 15 to 64 years. Question number 15. Regarding carbon credits, which one of the following statement is not correct? Not correct. The carbon credit systems was ratified in conjunction with the Kyoto Protocols. Carbon credits are awarded to countries or groups that have reduced greenhouse gases below their emissions quota. The goal of the carbon credits system is to limit the increase of carbon dioxide emissions. Carbon credits are traded at a price fixed from time to time by the United Nations Environment Programs. Answer is D. This is not correct. Which one of the following is not a feature of value added tax? Not a feature. It is a multi-point destinations based systems of taxations. It is a tax levied on value additions at each stage of transactions in the production distribution chain. It is a tax on the final consumptions of goods and services and must ultimately be borne by the consumers. It is basically a subjects of the central governments, and the state governments are only a facilitators for its successful implementations. Answer is D. A closed economy is an economy in which the money supply is fully controlled, deficit financing takes place, only exports take place, neither exports nor imports take place. Answer is D. Closed economy means neither exports nor imports take place. 18. When the bark of a tree is removed in a circular fashion all around near its base, it gradually dries up and dies because water from soil cannot rise to aerial parts. Roots are starved of energy. Tree is infected by soil's microbes. Roots do not receive oxygen for respirations. Answer is B. Roots are starved of energy. 19. The new START treaty was in the news. What is the treaty? It is a bilateral strategic nuclear arms reductions treaty between the USA and the Russian Federations. It is a multilateral energy security cooperation treaty among the members of the East Asia Summits. It is a treaty between the Russian Federations and the European Unions for the energy security cooperations. It is a multilateral cooperation treaty among the BRICS countries for the promotions of trades. Answer is A. It is a bilateral strategic nuclear arms reductions treaty between the USA and Russia. Starts. Three of the following criteria have contributed to the recognition of Western Ghats, Sri Lanka and Indo-Burma regions as hotspots of biodiversity. Species richness, vegetation density, endemisms, ethno botanical importance, threat perceptions, adaptations of flora and fauna to warm and humid conditions. Which of the above are correct criteria in the context? Answer is C. 1, 3 and 1, 3 and 5. Question number 21. Human activities in the recent past have caused the increased concentrations of carbon dioxide in the atmospheres, but a lot of it does not remain in the lower atmosphere because of its escapes into the outer stratospheres, the photosynthesis by phytoplanktons in the oceans, the trapping of air in the polar ice caps. Which of the statement given above are correct? Answer is B. 2 only. In the context of ecosystems, productivity, marine upwelling zones are important as they increase the marine productivity by bringing the decomposers microorganisms to the surface, nutrients to the surface, bottom dwellings organisms to the surface. Which of the statements given is are correct? Answer is B. Two only. Nutrients to the surface. If a tropical rainforest is removed, it does not regenerate quickly as compared to a tropical deciduous forest. This is because the soils of rainforest is deficient in nutrients. Propagules of the trees in a rainforest have poor viability. The rainforest species are slow growing. Exotic species invades the fertile soils of rainforest. Answer is A. The soils of rainforest is deficient in nutrients. Question number 24. The Himalayan range is very rich in species diversity. Which one among the following is the most appropriate reasons for this phenomena? It has a high rainfalls that support luxuriant vegetative growths. It is a confluence of different biographical zones. Exotics and invasive species have not been introduced in these regions. It has less human interference. Answer is B. It is confluence of different biogeographical zones. Question number 25. Which reference to India consider the following central acts? Imports and Exports Controls Act 1947, Mining and Mineral Development Regulations Act 1957, Customs Act 1962, Indian Forest Act 1927. Which of the above acts has relevance to bearing on the biodiversity conservations in the country? Answer is C. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All are necessary for biodiversity conservations in the country. So each day we discuss 25 questions now, and if you understands how to attempt questions in very hurry when you in a environments of exams environments, then you need to not just think very fast, you need to decide also very fast. So thank you and all wishes for me to grow. Thanks a lot.